Hey everybody, how y'all doing on this good afternoon slash evening? Can y'all drop something in the chat? Let me know y'all hear me and hit that like button on the way in, you guys. Please hit that like button on your way in. Hi Demi Bell, how are you? Good afternoon. Hi Janet. Thought she was helping BT and that's her mama. LOL. Well, y'all know we got to take everything they post on social media with a grain of salt. Of course, do I think they're really at odds with each other? No. I think it's convenient that as soon as the judge in Tay's case issues a subpoena to find out who all of those channels, who name they were in, all of a sudden, they come out and they're at odds. It's convenient for them, seeing as Miss Black Titanic can also be called as a witness, y'all. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. Shirley, how are you? Hello, T from TV and everyone. Miss Princess, how are you? Hi, Marcella. Thank you so much for joining the live. Yes, everybody, please hit that like button. Hit the like button. Okay, thank you, Miss Princess. You hit the one. Let me know y'all can hear me. Thank you, everybody. Please hit the like button, y'all. Hello, Virgo 70. Hello, Lucille. Hello, Patricia. How are you guys? Hi, Juanita. Hi, thank you, Lucille, for letting me know you can hear me. So, yes, y'all, we got to get into it. We ain't going to be long. I got to hop on and hop off, but I had to come talk about this. It's been a crazy week, huh? Hi, Juanita. So, y'all know everybody, all the content creators went live because they were sent all of these cease and desist by True Beggar, formerly known as a content creator on YouTube. So everybody did their lives, gave their commentary, and let everybody know how they received via email a doggone cease and desist letter, even though theirs was ignored months ago. Hi, Nene Love. Thank you for joining. So yes, baby, after everybody wrapped theirs up, True Beggar decided to go live on her Instagram page. Y'all know she was in the bushes watching everybody. And so she decided to hop on her Instagram because she's no longer allowed on Facebook. Marcella said, I'm going live at 5 p.m. Okay, Marcella, I will be there, babes. Can't wait to see what you have to say. Hey, T from TV. Hi, Big Queen Shiz. How are you? Yes, y'all. So she went live on her Instagram, and of course, she was over there playing the dog on victim. She was laying it on thick. I have some of the recordings, the live. We're going to listen to it. I tried to upload it. Hopefully, y'all guys can hear it very clearly when I play it. I have to play it from off my phone. It's taking too long to upload the voiceover. And plus, y'all know StreamYard hating for the moment. So we got to make it do what it do. And we're going to listen, okay? So we gave it a few minutes, let a few people come in. If y'all are in the chat or if y'all listening from the bushes, please just hit the like button. Hit the like button, child. It's free. It's a free way to support this channel. So y'all, I got a couple screenshots of the comments. And yeah, we're going to get into this, child. So let me pull up this first video. So I want to first say that this is copyright. I can use it. I'm going to be giving my commentary on these recordings, and we're going to be stopping and pausing, y'all. I have to do it that way. So yeah, this is for reporting, documentation, and education purposes. All my commentary will be in my very own opinion, and it is alleged, okay? So y'all see some of the screenshots up here on this screen. And this is just what we're going to be getting into. So we got some people that was on her live. Let's listen to the first one, you guys. And y'all let me know. The volume may be a little low, but y'all let me know if y'all hear it in the comments or if y'all having trouble hearing it. I'm finna play it. Down in the chat. Get a quick one in the chat if you can hear me. Hello to everybody down in the chat. Hello to everybody down in the chat. All right, let me scroll up a little bit. All right, good. Y'all can hear me. So I apologize, first of all. I was supposed to have went live today around 2:30, 3 o'clock, but I was not able to make it back in time. Didn't have my laptop with me, so. All right, so I'm here now, and I wanted to go over a few things. But first, I wanted to tell you what was behind my tardiness for this evening, okay? I just wanted to give you all a glimpse of what I go through on a day-to-day basis. So can y'all hear that? Let me know in the chat. It's playing. The recording is playing. Let me know if y'all can hear that. Somebody drop in the chat. Okay, you can. Thank you, Miss May. Y'all don't leave me hanging. Y'all hear me asking, can y'all hear it? So as soon as I went live, I saw a familiar name in the chat. Okay, and that name was familiar to me because it was one of the names, one of the email addresses that I actually sent a cease and desist to and a pre-suit notice to. Okay, so I want to go on record saying that Prosperity Thick Girl, also known as Joanne A. Jenkins, I have blocked her from 3 different accounts. 3 different accounts now. She knows that she's blocked from every platform, but she continued to make up email addresses and come over here and stalk me. So they're having a live watch party. And guess who's over there? Natavia Gardner, known as When They Talk. Vera Calvin, known as PBE. Talking Shit with Shauna. You see her over there as Mahogany PT. All of these people are camped out over there having a watch party because their whole life is me. They have. Girl, your whole life ain't nobody. But yes, Prosperity, you was saying that she blocked you, girl. She blocked you as you was bringing your ass into her live. She told everybody she recognized the email on your account. So yes, she very much blocked you with a quickness. And she was watching your live because y'all see she named off everybody who was over there in Prosperity's chat. So just as well as she's claimed people's watching her, baby, you're watching people as well. No life without me. Their waking moment is about me. So I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what I go through day to day. Everybody knows that they're blocked, but they continue to stalk me and harass me and broadcast my videos and my content on their platforms, knowing they're not supposed to do it. You get what I'm saying? But I'm the problem. Let them tell it. Someone's saying they can't hear me. Can I get a 1 in the chat again if you can hear me? Everyone said that they could hear. Get a quick 1 in the chat. Okay, y'all. So she was mad. People was over there tuning into her live. Let's check out the next clip. Why I'm here today. So I have been telling everybody that I was going to sue the people on YouTube, the bloggers, the YouTubers, whatever you want to call them. I have been saying, as you're dealing with the situation that you're dealing with, it can't happen overnight. And when I tell you I have been trying to get this shit going, I have
You understand what I'm saying? There has just been, roadblocks out of my control. It is what it is. Okay, every time I think I'm this close to, getting started, then something else comes up. All right. But last night, y'all, I want to say early this morning, I sent out cease and desist to everyone that I will be suing. Okay. Now, I was advised to do that. My thing is, if I'm suing them, why am I sending out cease and desist, right? It really don't even matter if they cease and desist.
So right here, she's trying to explain why she sent out the cease and desist to everybody. And she's going to try to make it seem like this was this grand plan of her attorneys and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever.
It's because they've already said these damaging things, irreparable harm. There's no undoing it, right? But this will help my claim in court that it's malicious intent. This is just what they want to do, continue to push false narratives, even though they were told that it's defamation.
What about the cease and desist that you were sent by Wente Talk, Empress Radio, Caramel Rail, PBE? You were also sent cease and desist last year that you completely ignored and continued to drop videos on circumvented channels. What about you continuing to speak on people after you received a cease and desist?
You understand what I'm saying? So I started sending out cease and desist. And I'm going to go down the line of who I sent them to. Okay? Because there's a lot of people involved. And there's a couple more that's going to get them. But I'm going to tell you who the majority of them have went out. All right? So I'm going to first start with, so let me just say this for newcomers, for those who aren't aware of the situation. I'll briefly just say this. In, I can't remember what month it was, but I know that it was like maybe the middle of 2024. I started a GoFundMe to help one of my fellow content creators with litigation. She was going to get ready to countersue Maurice Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville and also the OWN Network, right? She was a senior citizen. I figured she needed some help, so I raised the funds. I was able to raise the money that I asked for. I think it was like $13,000, $14,000. I raised that within a week, all right? And so the people, they kept giving because they really wanted to help that content creator that the money was for. All right. It was actually for more.
Y'all see how she trying to distance herself from BT? Right now in this section of her live, she keeps referring to her as that content creator that I organized it for. Girl, you've been saying her name all this time. You've been working with her and helping her all this time. Now you acting like you don't know her name. Knock it off.
One content creator. It was for two at the time, but everything was going to benefit other content creators because Maurice Scott from Love and Marriage Huntsville, he had intentions on suing other bloggers because he didn't like what they were saying about him, whether it was true, whether it was not. He didn't want them talking about him. And so he did some questioning then. That attorney was hired to countersue Maurice, okay? So ever since that GoFundMe, ever since I raised that money for that GoFundMe, I have been having...
The money was raised for you guys to defend yourselves against Maurice. You guys never mentioned, doing anything else going after OWN. Y'all went after OWN for over a year. Y'all put Maurice on the sideline. Y'all was using them people money to try to get a payday from OWN. But continue.
People come at me left and right, and I didn't understand it at first. I was like, what's going on? Because I would be seeing people just out of the blue make videos about me talking shit, and these are people that I've never said anything to in life before.
Y'all heard that lie. There's that lie again. These are people I never said anything to in life. Girl, who is you lying to? You dragged all of us across goddamn YouTube for 30 days and 30 nights, my girl. What are you saying? You never said anything to anyone, and they were making videos about you out the blue. Oh, gee, the lies this lady tell.
These are people, some of these people I didn't know. So everybody just coming out one by one, like a roach. One by one, just defaming me and saying negative stuff about the GoFundMe. They wanted my attention. They wanted, this was a planned attack, right? These people were planning this before I even knew about it. I was late to the party, and it was a party for them because they enjoy this kind of shit. These are 35, 40, 50, 60-year-old people doing.
Ma'am, you enjoyed this shit. You went from dragging the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast to dragging people that were creating content on YouTube in that sector. You enjoyed it. And it was quite evident by the how many times you would go on your channel and drop videos.
This stuff. These are not teenagers. These are supposed to be adults. All right, but
and you're no spring chicken yourself, my girl. And you was over there cussing up a storm, dragging people that never said anything about you, including myself.
Have the brains of children, and I'm not going to get into that because I'll be here all night. But I just want to give the people some context, okay? So to why I'm here today. So I have been telling everybody that I was going to sue the people.
That started over. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, y'all hear her. She started off strong with the lies.
And so I figured it out. I was like, oh, okay. Some of these people that are attacking me, they're in the middle of a $10 million lawsuit for defamation and doxing. So I didn't give them any of that money that I raised to get them a lawyer. So they saw that, got pissed. It was a number of reasons. That was the main reason. And so they started saying all kinds of things. They wanted to push a false narrative saying that the person that I raised the funds for, which was Helen Griffin, known as Black Titanic on YouTube, they came out saying that I was her daughter and together we were scamming. They were saying that we wasn't really paying that money to a lawyer. All right. So you have one, Natavia Gardner, known as When Tay Talk on YouTube. She has accused me of being someone named LB. She has accused me of being Karen Humphreys, the attorney that we hired. And when that didn't work, when that didn't get the people's attention, she accused me of being the daughter of the woman that I raised the funds for. And she continued that. And she continued that until people just stopped giving to the GoFundMe. So that was their goal. They repeatedly reported the GoFundMe that I did for fraud. They harassed the person that I raised it for. They harassed me. They harassed the attorney that was hired with the GoFundMe money. So it was just a lot, okay? And so I would use my platform on YouTube to defend myself. Like, hey, that's not true. Hey, that's not true. And if they got caught, hey, that's not true. Hey, that's not true, girl. You never came out talking some, hey, that's not true. You sounded mighty humble, girl. You came out cussing motherfuckers out and you was doing it first. You was dragging Caramel Rail for fucking years since 2023. This case didn't come about until the end of 2023. Maurice filed his defamation lawsuit in December, if I'm not mistaken, of 2023. So, girl, knock it off. You was dragging people before then. A name along the way, then that's what the fuck it is. You more mad at me than your parents because you look like a monster or whatever it is that you look like. That's not my problem. But what they can never say is that I lied on them. Everything that I said about them. You lied on me, ma'am. You told everybody that I was spreading misinformation. You lied, that was defamation to me. You hurt my channel. People were unsubscribing because you were telling them that I was fucking spreading misinformation about the case. Has been nothing but the truth. And like I said, that's why they mad. Them in serious trouble. They're already in serious trouble. They just don't know it yet, right? And they continue this stuff. I'm not the only person that they did it to. They have done this to several people. And the reason why they continue to do it is because they have gotten away with it. They haven't been locked up. You understand? They haven't been in front of a judge trying to explain themselves. So that's where I come in at. It stops right here. I have been saying I was going to bring against them. It's starting. So last night I sent out cease and desist. I sent one to When Tay Talk. Okay, that is her YouTube name. I sent one to her. because she is the one that coordinated this attack against me. All right, even before I even knew that she did it. I sent one to a YouTuber that calls herself Caramel Rail. I sent one to Chef Don Don. I sent one to Anthony Lofties. I sent one to Giving You the Real Tea. I sent one to Shay Renee online. I sent one to Astute Queen Bee. I sent one to Drop the Mic. I sent one to PBE. I sent one to Marcella. I sent one to Uppity, also known as Uppity Unicorn. I sent one to, give me a second. Who else did I send that to?
And she's trying to act like she don't remember who else. Girl, you know, you got that list right in front of you. Hi, Tay. How are you? Thank you for joining the live. She said, here we go with the bullshit. Hi, everybody in the chat. We just listening to True Beggars IG Live that she did yesterday.
I sent one to Prosperity Thick Girl, okay? And let's see. I sent one to Empress Radio, okay? All of them have received cease and desist from me. They were told to cease and desist from mentioning me at all. Every time they mention me, they do nothing but lie. Don't mention me. But as you can see, the shenanigans continue. That's fine. Deal with you in court. That's it. I know they're not going to see their day in court, but there is. All right? So, in some states, it's required that you send a pre-suit notice, meaning you have to send them a notice of intent, letting them know that you're going to sue them at least 5 days before you file the lawsuit. And that's what I did. Okay? So the pre-suit notices. First of all, let me just say this. Okay? Hold on to your socks. Now that I think about it, that's not all that I sent a cease and desist to. I also sent one to Helen Griffin. Also,
yeah, I hear that. So she sent a cease and desist to Helen Griffin, aka Oma, BKA, Black Titanic. IEYE. No, you didn't do that, girl. I know you didn't do that, girl. So now she's trying to make it seem like she sent her a cease and desist as well. Right, and it's again, it's convenient. Right after everybody was saying she never responded to BT's video that she dropped about her betraying her and her daughter. Now she wants to come out and act like, oh, I responded, I did this, I did that. Yeah, okay. We bet you did. Saying that you did this and that to Black Titanic, but you was just team her.
Black Titanic, the woman that I raised the funds for. I sure did. Let me explain to you all why I did that. Okay? I have lost everything that I built on YouTube for me and my family over the past 4 years. I have lost all of that behind trying to help. No, they didn't ask me for my help, but I wanted to do it, so I did it, right?
First, let's be clear. I hate they had us out here defending Maurice. Now she got me out here finna take up for BT, even though she been with the bullshit. But girl, how is you gonna sit here and say everything that's happened to you is Black Titanic fault? When we know it's your fault for keep clicking your fucking button, dragging people online that create content, you starting drama with fucking other YouTubers trying to post their information, you posting PBE got doggone mug shots, you sending people to Tay house, like you were doing all this extra stuff. The trouble you're in has nothing to do with Black Titanic in the case, other than you got this fucking obsessive, possessive hold over this case. You dug yourself in the hole that you're in right now. So how are you trying to blame this damn lady when you was just out here saying, oh, she's an elder, she's this, she's just a baby?
Nobody, how do I put it? I don't believe that there is a stranger out here in this world that will do for Black Titanic, what I did for her.
Ma'am, a bunch of strangers did that, not you. You literally just used the platform called GoFundMe. Hundreds of people donated their money.
And I never asked her for anything in return. Nothing. Nothing. I raised over $20,000 for people that I didn't even know. I did not ask for one dime. Okay? When she needed transportation to get down to another state to where the lawsuit was, I made sure that she had it. When they stopped giving to the GoFundMe and there was no more money for the lawyer, she had to pay her Social Security check. And she had no money for the month. She told me that she at least needed to get her light bill and something paid. I gave her that money out of my pocket. There was no more GoFundMe money. I made sure that she had that money for that bill. Okay? That was my money.
So she said she was paying Black Titanic bills out of pocket.
When she called me one day and said that she needed money, she was doing something down. It had something to do with the court. I can't remember. She didn't have the money for it. I gave that to her.
So you mean to tell me a woman that never seen your face and y'all never met in person felt comfortable enough asking you for money outside of the donations that she received so she can pay her bills and do other things?
That was my money. Okay? When she needed security to go down to this court case, I made sure that she had the money to hire that security, right? When these people attacked her online, I was right there, lighting these motherfucking asses up. Because I dare you disrespect a senior citizen like that.
Nobody attacked Black Titanic, ma'am. You attacked everybody for reporting on the case and just being them and thriving in their own fucking lane. You attacked everybody. Black Titanic got in it when she started trying to co-sign and lie for you.
Especially one who ain't did shit to you. She ain't did nothing but receive money that your ass ain't get. You understand what I'm saying? So I protected Black Titanic in a way that I would protect my own family member. And I don't even know this woman like that. Never seen her before in my life. She don't even know my name. Nothing. Nothing. But I stuck my neck out to help her every single time that she needed help. Because that was just in me, trying to look out for my elders. You understand what I'm saying? And plus, I didn't like what Maurice was doing. So in return, she puts out a video that she know will be misconstrued, a video that is very misleading, a video that triggered these 2-cent bloggers to make video after video after video about me. Now, I tried to protect.
Wasn't nothing misconstrued, ma'am. She said you wasn't there. She said you ain't had your ass at court and her daughter wasn't taking the fall for you. Now, if you are not her daughter, why the fuck wasn't you there to help prove that you indeed are not her daughter?
Her, when they made stupid videos about her, but she goes and make a video about me that is very misleading. She made a video saying, first of all, Black Titanic has my number. Whatever she wanted to tell me, she knows. She knows that all she has to do is call. Yeah.
Yes, Tay, we noticed that she's trying to act like Black Titanic doesn't know her name. She was just distancing herself. If y'all didn't catch the live from the beginning, she was distancing herself. She wouldn't even call Black Titanic by name. She was saying that lady that she organized the fundraiser for. So she's very much trying to distance herself.
But instead of doing that, when I didn't do something that she wanted me to do, She ran to the internet.
What was it you didn't do that she wanted you to do?
And did what those other people did to me. Breaking news, breaking news. True T did this, True T did that. Helen Griffin, Black Titanic. When you mention my name, you make sure that you mention everything that I did for you. But don't even do that, because I sent you a cease and desist, man. I sent you a cease and desist. And I put in that cease and desist that you have 24 hours to remove that video, or else I will sue you. And I mean it. It's 3 things I don't play about: my money, my family, and my name. Ain't nobody gonna play with it and get away with it. Not even you, ma'am. I gave you 24 hours to remove that video. And I'm hoping that you do that, because if it's not removed within 24 hours, I will sue you for defamation.
So now she's going to add to this elderly Black woman's troubles and put a lawsuit on her head like Maurice for defamation after she's been out here for 2 years playing Superwoman.
I hate that it's come to this, but it has come to this. As much as I've done for this woman, because I didn't do that one thing.
That one thing was showing your ass up to court. We don't know, because either you were there as Lakita or you weren't there as nobody.
That she wanted me to do. She ran to the internet. Breaking news, breaking news. I've been betrayed by the one person that always had my back. The person who don't even know me. She don't even know me. She don't even know me. And so I figured.
So I don't know if she was over there cooking tea or what, but baby, she wasn't dropping none. Yeah, this is very much a scheme that Todd and cooked up. They trying to distance themselves from each other just in case Black Titanic gets subpoenaed as a witness. And it really doesn't matter, because once those subpoenas come back, we'll know. We'll know, you guys. So let's go to the next one.
Hold on, y'all. I get a message. Somebody is inboxing me saying that I need to check this out. And I go over there and I check it out. And one of the things that stood out to me is when she said, "Where were you? Me and my daughter is not going to throw ourselves under the bus for you. But they want me to throw myself under the bus for them." You see where I'm going with this. You see where I'm going with this. She will never find someone that would do the things for her that I did. I've lost everything that I built over there. On that, I can't even get into how that has affected me and my life. The things that I had going on, the things that, the obligations that I have. You understand what I'm saying? But it has caused a lot of damage. I've lost everything. So because I didn't do that one thing that she wanted me to, which was, I don't have to get into it. She runs to the internet and do what the other people did to me.
And then another thing I want to point out, Tay, you still in the chat. Remember you said who you said showed her how to play the pre-recorded on her Instagram live? Well, that person, Ebony, she show up in these comments. Y'all can see some of the screenshots on the screen. She show up in the comments. So hey, maybe you hit the nail right on the head.
And I'm not saying this for y'all to go over there and attack her, because I don't want y'all to do that. I don't want y'all to do that. I'm just making it known that nobody is off limits. I'm not going to play with my name. I'm not going to play with my family. I'm not going to play with me or my money. No. I have a family to tend after. You understand what I'm saying? I got shit to do. I got businesses to run. And that has caused me to lose a 6-figure income. Okay? Imagine logging onto the computer and seeing these trash ass bitches laughing and shit like it's a fucking game that they done stripped somebody of their livelihood. You understand what I'm saying? Had that been...
No one stripped you of your livelihood other than YouTube.
Anybody else that they've done that to, it would be some slow singing. And I'm going to tell you just how it is. You understand what I'm saying? But because I have God in me, we're going to take it to court. That's how we're going to handle it. We're going to take it to court. All right? Everything that they've said about me is a lie. Is a lie. And what they're doing is they're telling themselves that, oh, she's not going to sue. She's not going to sue. They're telling themselves that because that soothes them. Because they know that once that court date is set, it's over. Because I'm going to be able to prove everything that I've said. You understand? On the other hand, they will not. They will not be able to prove that I misappropriated the GoFundMe funds. They will not be able to prove that I'm Lakita Clark, Miss Black Titanic's daughter. They will not be able to prove that I hired private investigators to go into their neighborhoods and terrorize them. They will not be able to prove that my mother was a prostitute working out of a whorehouse. They will not be able to prove that I sexually harassed somebody. They will not be able to prove that I broke into a home that I was evicted out of. All of these lies that have been told on me. I have lost the squad.
What about the lies you told on us? You said we was working with Maurice and Carlos King. You said we were spreading misinformation. You said people were hacking into your bank account, stealing your money. You said people hacked your Cash App. You said a lot of things about a lot of people.
I have lost everything. Whenever someone tried to give me something, they will, you know what I'm saying? They will try to block that. Oh, let me report the PayPal. Let me report the Cash App. Let me report the GoFundMe. Let me try to report her website. Nyla.
Like you got together and told all of your 30,000 plus subscribers to boycott our channels.
Someone I linked up with to guest star on my new podcast, she informed me that like 20 people inboxed her telling her to be careful about me. They are trying to ruin business relationships. They was in Melody's inbox telling her shit about me. That was not true. That was not true. And so
they probably was in Melody's inbox telling her about you because you was dragging her. Your commentary was dragging Melody when you first got on YouTube, and then you switched it up when you noticed that's how the coins was gonna come.
I was like, enough is enough. Y'all, that day that my people had gave that money to help me hire an attorney, y'all, I found a black woman attorney, another black woman attorney. Y'all.
So now she's going to talk about that emergency meeting she called when she was begging for money out here, and she told them they would have a update regarding her case. Now, y'all, this was supposed to be her case against the bloggers. She went live and called an emergency meeting, and them people sent her some money. Now listens to what she got to say about that money.
You know how I feel about black woman attorney, right? After the one that we hired for Miss Black Titanic, Miss Karen Humphreys, a badass.
Side note, I thought Karen Humphreys was white, but maybe I'm wrong.
In a good way. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I legit be proud of these black attorneys, these female black attorneys, right? So I was like, yes, I got another one. And she said that she can do exactly what it is I need her to do. All I had to do was enter into that contract, pay her that money, and we own. just give her the evidence. We own. I gave her mountains and mountains and mountains and mountains of evidence because that's all that I have is evidence. People running, trying to scrub their pages, people trying to deactivate their pages, people trying to act like they never sent this, they never sent that. Baby, I have every single thing. Every single thing. So I kept pressing this lady. Come on, come on, come on. I kept pressing this lady. Come on, can you go ahead on and file it? Can you go ahead and file it? Like, bitch, you got me looking stupid, bitch.
Now, remind y'all, when you hire an attorney, they are not cheap. They work for you. So she claims she was telling this black woman attorney that she hired to take over her case against the bloggers that she raised money from her subscribers for to file her case, but the lady was, for whatever reason, refusing.
Be looking stupid because these people gave me this money to pay this fucking lawyer, which is you, ma'am. Yeah. Of course, I didn't tell her that. I didn't tell her that my people had got that money up for me because I didn't want her to think that I couldn't pay her. So she didn't know where the fucking money came from. All she knows is that she got her motherfucking money, and I entered into that motherfucking contract. It was one thing that was very important to me, and she told me that she could do it, but she kept stalling. She kept stalling. So I got upset. So I was like, listen, if you cannot do what I paid you to do, just give my money back. Just give my money back. And I'm going to just find another attorney who can get this done. Because like I told her, now this is another black woman that I'm talking to now. So she should have been able to understand, right? I told this lady, I have almost 20 people in real time stalking me. They are desperately seeking my identity. Some of them have threatened my life. They have threatened my family. I gave her the recordings of them threatening me.
Hey, Cameron. Well, yes, Tay, she said she was working closely with this lady, but now she's saying she asked her for her money back because the lady was stalling and had her looking like a fool. Notice it's a reoccurring thing. It's always everybody else's fault. It's Black Titanic fault that she's now in this predicament she's in. It's the black lady attorney that she allegedly hired with the subscribers' money that her case hasn't went anywhere against the bloggers. It's just always someone else, but it's never true beggar. It's never her fault.
She even agreed. It was terrible, right? All right. That being said, if another black woman is showing you and telling you that all of these people are stalking her, get the fuck on a good foot and file the motherfucking papers. She didn't do it. She kept stalling. So I'm like, okay, give my money back. Do you know that she released me from the contract, but she did not give me my money back? So,
dun 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 dun. The attorney she hired released her from a contract, but did not return her money. So somebody ran off on the plug. That's what she's saying. She's saying a black woman attorney that she hired kept her money, but did not fulfill her obligations. Now, who believes that happened? That an attorney ran off on somebody. Now we know Rick James Esquire might have pulled some shit like this, but I don't think nobody else is crazy enough to risk their law license in jail by not returning a client's money and releasing them from a contract.
Now, when she did that, I was back at square one. I'm like, okay, now I have to sue her too? And I can't do that right now. You want to know why? You want to know why I can't sue her right now? She has all of my personal information, banking information, all that shit. So all she has to do is get pissed at me and just release my shit to all the people that I said was after me. Right?
So that's her excuse right there why she's not going to pursue the attorney, because the attorney has all of her information, financial records, and the attorney will release it if she tries to go after the attorney. It was people in her comments. It's in one of these sections on the screen, y'all. It was people in her comments like, oh, the attorney ran off a reporter to the bar. Do this and do that. And y'all gonna hear why she explained why she's not going to report the lawyer to the bar.
Okay. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sit this to the side. As pissed as I was, as disgusted as I was, I sat that to the side and I was like, okay, now what I'm going to do, because I'm back at square one. I'm back at square one. So I got the call and I got the calling. And I didn't even have all the money that I felt I would need for attorneys because, you know, attorneys are expensive, you know, to just retain them. So I'm calling different attorneys, right? Still hadn't found the right one because this is a big and almost 20 motherfucking people. Almost 20
Now she's on the search for an attorney again. And what money you're referring to? Yeah, it is the subscribers' money, ma'am. The money they sent, their hard-earned money that these everyday people sent to True Beggar because she called an emergency meeting and conveniently her black woman attorney ran off on the plug.
Fucking people in different states, okay? They have committed crimes against me. So I'm not bringing them into court just to play. I'm coming the fuck out with a win. You understand what I'm saying? I'm coming the fuck out with a win.
Why you didn't come the fuck out with your money from that last attorney? Because it's a fucking lie.
So now, guess what? I'm going to go ahead on and get me a white man. How about that? I'm going to go ahead on and get me a white man. Because, see, that's what I got to do. Because, see, I put my trust into her. Like, that just disgusted me. This is...
Now, what is this thing she has against black women? Why she had to make her make-believe attorney a black woman? What point is she trying to prove by making this fictional character, in my opinion, a black woman?
Why? It's people like her. That is why a lot of people don't take black professionals seriously. You understand?
Hold up now, ma'am. Who don't take black professionals? Now, how did this turn into a bash black professionals doggone live?
I'm saying? And I know that all black women ain't like that. Of course, all black women ain't like that because Miss Black Titanic lawyer, she's awesome, right? And she's smart. You know, she's on her toes.
Girl, Karen then got her ass drugged from Georgia to Alabama to Mississippi. And she's probably getting drugged as we speak right now. Shut that shit up. Black Titanic lawyer has every motion that lady filed was denied and rejected. I promise y'all, if y'all look out y'all window, y'all gonna see Karen Humphreys getting her ass dragged down the street by OWN.
She knows the law. This one that I hired wasn't that. And that's what I get because I should have did my homework. Normally I do, but I was just desperate. I was ready to get this shit rolling and I didn't do my homework as thoroughly as I should have because when I finally looked into her like that, there was other reviews saying that she had some of the same shit to them. Okay? All right? I had to set that aside and just find me another lawyer. And that's what I've been doing, y'all. That's what I've been doing. Be expensive. I haven't gotten them yet, though. So what my plan is, I'm going to get ready to file these lawsuits. I'm suing YouTubers. I'm suing their husbands. I'm suing their jobs. I sure am. You get a lawsuit. You get a lawsuit.
Tell the fucking gas station to get the hiding some assets. She coming for them.
So you get one and you get one. Yeah. Because like I said, don't fucking play with me. But don't play with me. No, she didn't even file my fucking papers. She did not file not one. Not one. Okay? So my plan is that, okay, I'm going to file these. I'm not waiting another month. I'm not waiting another 2 months. I'm going to file these lawsuits pro se. Get the ball rolling. Give me a court date. And by the time that court date comes, I'm going to have an attorney locked in. Because I cannot fight this case by myself. I have no plans on fighting that case by myself at all.
The problem is, yeah, she thinks she's a slick talker, and I believe, in my opinion, that she has some mental issues as well. To be able to get up here and lie like she does, it has to be something. But she's not a slick talker, because if you listen to what she says, you will catch her in her lies, and you can tell when she about to start fucking lying. She's not good at it. People are just gullible, and they liked her before all this, so they want to stick beside her, and that's fine. But she just told y'all black woman attorney stole y'all money, and she ain't gonna do nothing about it. So your money was wasted, according to her.
But I want to get the ball rolling, so I will be filing pro se. And then I'm going to bring an attorney. I want more than an attorney on this case. I think I probably should have two, at least two, because this is a big job. See, I want people, I want people in jail. I want people to just feel it. You understand? Because when they on their YouTube platforms laughing and shit, giggling and shit about people losing their jobs, people getting fraudulent PPOs put on them, people not, you know what I'm saying? People livelihoods being fucked with. That shit is funny to these people. That's funny. They making memes and shit,
Not they making memes and shit. Shout out to On Bricks Blocks and when Tay talk for the videos and the memes. Oh, and Prosperity Thick Girl, because her thumbnail had me cracking the fuck up last night. Sis is mad about the memes. But y'all, what about when she made that bingo card? Y'all remember when she made that bingo card, disrespecting several fucking content creators? Everything is good and dandy when she do it, but it's an issue when somebody else returns the favor. You was out here putting clown noses on Caramel Rail. You was comparing Tay to a dog. You made a bingo card. You put clown noses on Tay and Uppity. What happened? What was with all of that?
So I want them to see how unfunny it is, right? Yeah, I want them to see how unfunny it is. So that's my plan, is to file pro se and then find me at least two good attorneys, have them team up, if not three, and bring them on to this case. Like I said, we fighting almost.
Now she trying to go get the dream team to sue a bunch of YouTubers.
We fight a good number of people. It's a big job. They're in different states. Y'all, that's not the only person that got a cease and desist and a pre-suit notice. Wanda Moore Leaf.
Now she just sent a cease and desist to Wanda.
Should have awakened to a cease and desist and a pre-suit notice as well. I sent her both. And let me explain that. I have a post of Wanda saying that, in case y'all don't know who I'm talking about Wanda from Love and Marriage Huntsville. I have a post from Wanda saying that,
hit the like button, even if you in the bushes listening, hit the doggone like button.
True T is Black Titanic's daughter. True T is Black Titanic's daughter. That's not true. That's not true. A couple of them said that Wanda is the one that started the rumor. Some say that Marcella started the rumor. It don't matter who started the rumor. People know better than to repeat something that they have no no evidence of. You cannot lie at something as fact. They presented all these lies as facts. So after I sent Wanda the cease and desist, I sent her a pre-suit notice. Now, Wanda is in Alabama. She's in Alabama. So I didn't have to, by law, I didn't have to send her a pre-suit notice, but I did. And let me tell you why. Wanda called me out in one of her videos. And she said, True T, in contact with me. I have some stuff and some information that you could use. I'm like, I bet you do. You used to be friends with one of the main bitches that's attacking me. All right? So in my pre-suit notice to Wanda, I told her, look, we can bypass litigation. We can settle this in exchange. Maybe a small settlement and your testimony.
Dun, 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 dun. The bitch still begging. Now her asking Wanda for a small settlement. Girl, Wanda got that fucking food truck to think about. What the hell you talking about? A small settlement from Wanda Moore, from Belma. From Belsma, big Belsma, girl. Get the fuck out of here, you bum. She asking everybody for fucking money. Basically telling Wanda, oh, if you pay me, slide me a little something, I won't sue you, Wanda. Just slide me some and agree to testify for me. Girl, get the fuck out of here. And go get a fucking job, bum, like you love telling everybody else.
Maybe just your testimony, depending on what you got. You understand what I'm saying? If you got some information, because she told me specifically that she had some information. Marcella had tried to get her to turn on me. No telling what Marcella told her. These people are dangerously, relentlessly looking for my identity. Wanda mentioned that someone gave her a phone number and she gave the phone number to her lawyer. I wonder what phone number that was. Could it have been my phone number that was spread out all on the internet? My phone number that was linked to a fake cash app that I did not authorize to be open? My phone number that was hacked?
Girl, how is your phone number leaked to a fake cash app? You gotta verify. They send you text messages and all that to verify the phone number. Get the fuck out of here.
So see, I need Wanda's testimony. And if Wanda is willing to give that to me, we don't have to go through litigation. And I'll do it without prejudice. It won't be used against you, okay?
Girl, shut up. Tell me I'll do it without prejudice. Who are you? You ain't the fucking judge. She trying to sweet talk Wanda over there to her side. Girl, Wanda ain't got nothing to tell you.
So everybody got cease and desist, and some of them have pre-suit notices. I'm done. So I've done what I needed to do to get the ball rolling. I don't have to send out anything else except for those 2 or 3 more that I need to get stuff to. And I'm going to get that done. People can take it for a joke now, but I am not joking. I am not joking. This is war in the courtroom. I am literally battling demons, okay? I'm literally battling demons.
And them demons reside with your ass. They in your house, riding your fucking back, sitting on top of your head, and whooping your ass, which is why you out here embarrassing yourself and your fucking mama online.
It's like damn near 20 of them and 1 of me. All right? They have taken so much from me, right? They wanted to take my mind. They said that early on. All right? That's not going to happen. See, I told myself one of the ways that I'm going to preserve my mental to gear up for this battle against these dumbass people, I will not be watching any more of their videos on their platforms. And so this is where you all come in, my true supporters. Y'all can be my eyes and y'all can be my ears when it comes to anything that y'all feel that I need to know.
So I guess as of last night, she's saying she not watching nobody content no more. So she want people to be her eyes and ears.
That can be used in the court of law. If you see any of those people that I mentioned with my name in their mouth, I want the video evidence because they have been instructed not to mention me. They have been instructed not to mention me.
And you were instructed last year and probably before that not to mention them when each one of them sent you a cease and desist that you ignored.
They're continuing on with the lies. So if you see them, hear them with my name in their mouth, just clip it out, send it to me. Send it to my email, okay? That's it, and that's all. And then I'll pass it on to my attorneys. Then they'll pass it on. And guess what? Like, you know what? Send it to me because I will not be.
Bitch, you just said you ain't have no attorneys. You said the lady ran off with your fucking buddy. So you gonna be filing pro. What the fuck are you talking about? Girl, shut the fuck up. She lied so much you can't keep up with it, Lord.
On either one of their platforms anymore. Because I want to preserve my mental. Anytime.
Hey DDM, yes, this was a public call to try to get Wanda on her side too. Like, oh Wanda, they said you started it, so you in trouble. I'ma sue you unless you come help me battle these motherfuckers. Like, girl.
I think about them, anytime I look at them, I just get sick to my stomach. They are the most disgusting people that I've ever seen in my life. In my life.
Look in the mirror, then you'll see the most disgusting person that I ever knew.
Okay? I've only ever went over there to collect evidence. A net full of evidence. See, what they failed to realize.
Girl, stop lying. You was camped out in the bushes because you enjoy the content and you was mad that you enjoyed the fucking content.
Is that you can sue me if I'm telling the truth. You can't sue me for calling you a name, but I can sue you for lying on me. I sure can. I sure can. You understand what I'm saying? So the people that truly support me, like I said, I'm gonna close this Instagram down for, like I said, 2 weeks. I intend to do it yesterday, but I had got busy, you know. Anybody who truly supports me and wants to hear my content, you know where to find me. TruthTheUncensored.com.
She wants y'all to come join her over there on that website. That's why she's shutting the Instagram down. She thinks the little people that she got left will be forced to come watch her over there on her website. That same fucking website, like I said yesterday, it be emptier than the motherfucking church house on a Monday morning. Nobody's coming, sweetheart.
My website that I built for us. Okay? That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. I'm not playing with nobody. I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm not going to let anybody pull me down into a space that I can't climb out of. You understand what I'm saying? Because then I'll be just as crazy as them. And I would never want that for myself, right? So that's all I wanted to come here and tell y'all is that litigation is underway. I've gotten the ball rolling as far as everybody has, majority of the people has received their cease and desist, pre-suit notices. The next thing they're going to receive is that summons. And they will be served by any means necessary, meaning you will be served at your home. You will be served at your job.
Hey, Britt. Hey.
Maybe even served at your mammy's house. You will be served. You will be served. You will be served. People want to act all big and bad. Sue me then. I'm ready. I'm ready. But ma'am, the law is looking for you right now. And you're evading services.
Ma'am, the law is looking for you right now. And you are evading coming your ass out that closet. Bring your ass and show your face.
Dating services. Mm-hmm. See, when you let people talk, they talk long enough to let you know why they really mad. These motherfuckers mad because, oh, I don't have to do some of the shit that they have to do for money. You understand what I'm saying?
Ma'am, the only person that is hurting for money obviously is you, bitch. You get on here every other business day and beg from your Cash App, Black Titanic Cash App, to that GoFundMe. Now you got your GoFundMe for yourself. You're the one that need money, ma'am. You're asking for funds from Wanda, from Big Mo, from Belma. Girl, get the fuck out of here.
I ain't never been rich, but I ain't never had to sell drugs. I ain't never had to sell titty pictures. I ain't never had to sell gas. I ain't never had to sell weed, cigarettes, or potato chips on the expressway.
You just had to get online, lie, and beg from fucking other people you don't know.
I ain't never had to do the shit that they have to do for money. In my opinion, Joe. Okay? Allegedly. I ain't never have to do shit that some people do for money. Talent. That's gonna be expensive. These motherfuckers been around studying me for a while. They have been watching me for a while, plotting on me for a while, stalking me for a while before I even knew that they were doing it. Like I said, I was late to the party, their party, because this was fun for them. It still is fun for them. Okay? You have people damn near on their deathbed, but they rise up out that motherfucker to make a video about me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if I was in a hospital going through dialysis and had fucked up kidneys and fucked up other shit, ain't no way I would get up out my bed to make a video about some motherfuckers who don't matter to me. But that's the thing, I matter to them. I am their motherfucking world. They faces light up whenever I go live. Whenever I go live. And then they know that, oh, this to do in the cease and desist. So you know what? That's going to help me. It is. It is.
Yes, and T needs to drag her by her invisible ass edges for putting her mouth on people' health conditions. But you know what? Just like God taught her this fucking lesson where she was going around harassing and talking down on everybody else's channel and blatantly said out of her mouth that she hopes all of our channels fail. And what God did, kicked her ass off the fucking internet. So now she already didn't put her mouth on PBE's kidney. Now you're putting your mouth on T's medical condition. Bitch, the Lord is going to fix you, ma'am. She ain't learned her lesson yet. She on here crying and whining about everything she done went through, everything she done lost. But you around here fixing your mouth to talk about people going through health scares and suffering from different stuff. So we're going to see what happens to her, y'all. Don't worry, because she going to get it.
You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all's support. Tussie, I hear you when you say you said that I'm truly missed and I'm loved, and I feel that sometimes, but I also feel like the majority of my audience have just disappeared. Because either they believe,
yeah, they're running away from your crazy ass.
Some of the shit that these liars were saying, or some of them just don't know where to find me, because I was just yanked down. I didn't know.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. They know exactly where to fucking find you, bitch. You tag and mention that fucking website every chance you get. They know where you at. They know exactly where your ass at.
On YouTube, So that's why I said I have to build brick by brick by brick, whatever. But my thing is, after this lawsuit is over, I don't even think I want to do this anymore. I'm probably gonna just put all of my time, my energy into my kids' businesses, and also into my skincare line and whatever else it is that I want to do. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I know some folks miss my content, and so for you, I'll continue to make it over my website. But yeah, every day I'm.
Girl, don't nobody miss that shit. You just said the only time they come try to search your shit is when they're waiting for you to put out a fucking video full of drama. They don't give a fuck about your shit.
Pushing through, cause I'm pushing through. I had content I was supposed to put out a few days ago. I didn't put it out. But like I said, that's one of the reasons I said that I was going to.
You didn't put it out because you was trying to wait to see how many people was gonna come over there to look at it, and nobody showed up. Womp womp womp.
Shut down my Instagram page, and I was only going to do that because I found myself thinking, okay, what should I put on my Instagram page? Because I'm trying to reach at least 10,000 on my Instagram page so that I can eventually monetize. And also, I just want to have a bigger reach when I finally launch my book and my skincare line, because I'm currently working on that. You understand what I'm saying? These motherfuckers been around studying me for.
Girl, please. Nobody want to watch that shit.
So the people that was here today, maybe y'all the only ones that need to hear this. I don't know. But anybody who wants at all, especially the ones that I'm going after. I'm going after the ones with experience. I'm going after the ones who gonna get the job done. I'm going after more than one. Because like I said, this is a big job. Okay? So if any one of y'all want to at any time help with those things, the lawyers and stuff, you're more than welcome to.
Not you asking people for help to secure some fucking lawyers after you done just told them you let another lawyer run off on you with your money that they gave you. Bitches, you crazy?
I'll go ahead on and put the links. Well, the links should be in my bio, but if they not, I'll go ahead and put them in the shit. I don't know. I'll find a way to put it out there, y'all. But anyway, do y'all have any questions before I go? I'm gonna go through the chat because
I have several questions, starting with, why you always lying? Bitch, why you always lying?
I really haven't been watching. I'm just talking. Just want to get it out of my system and never bring these people up again unless it's in a courtroom. I do not plan on talking about them, y'all. And y'all know that when litigation actually starts, I'm not going to be talking about these people and fuck up my case. I'm just not going to do it. Because I waited too fucking long.
Now she talking about she waited too long.
Okay, I see you. I didn't know she wasn't on YouTube, so I came on Instagram. Well, I appreciate you checking for me. I appreciate you checking on me. And y'all, yeah, that stuff just so disgusting. Like, you know that you block on every platform, but then you make up these fake ass accounts to come and stalk me and harass me and play my content.
Like, you make up them fake accounts to comment on your own posts and videos, acting like people agree with you and support you. We know that's y'all ass.
On your channel for clicks and views, and then when you done playing my shit on your channel, you asking and begging for cash apps. Like, girl, that's why some of them got copyright.
Don't nobody got a beg but you.
Right, shit on them. One of them mentioned that they had copyright shit on them. That's what you get, bitch. Like, these people are so demonic. True T, hold on one second.
Y'all, this lady is delusional as hell.
I have no idea. Already. Oh, I definitely miss you. The laugh I enjoy having is therapeutic. I know y'all miss the laughs, but y'all, quite frankly, this stuff that,
if anybody thought her fucking lives and her content was therapeutic, I advise you to go seek professional help.
Like, damn. Quite frankly, this stuff that I've been going through, it just ain't funny. It just haven't put me in a laughing mood. Now, that's why that's one of
Yeah, when you broke, ain't shit funny, bitch. You know.
That's why some of the stuff I post over here on Instagram is to make you laugh, like them little what do you call them, the little reels and shit. Like, you know, sometimes people need that throughout the day, including me. Child. Let me see what else y'all saying. Like, what's her name so we can report her and write reviews?
This is her people asking for the fictional character black woman attorney she claims ran off on her. They want to report the lady, but listen what she tells them.
The pressure on so you can at least get the money back. You know what? I'm not going to put the pressure on her just yet because I don't want her to get pissed off and give out all of my personal information because I feel like she would probably be that trifling to do that. If she was trifling enough to take my motherfucking...
Bitch, who is you hiding from? Like, I know I don't show my face on here, y'all, but I promise you, if I was going through some court shit and some judges was looking for me, I have no problem stepping up. Yes, Your Honor, I'm present. Who the is this bitch in witness protection? Who is she hiding from? She said she's not going to put the fucking pressure on an attorney that supposedly took her money and did not do anything in return for the money. But she's not going to report the attorney because she's scared the attorney is going to put out all of her personal information. Now, who the fuck believes that? But I just really want to know who she thinks she hiding from. She got to be in witness protection. She got to be, because bitch, who is you really hiding from?
Money, knowing that she ain't do her motherfucking job, no telling what she'll do. And I got too much on me right now. You know?
Say, let a motherfucker sue me and find out. I'm going to get on my motherfucking Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion type tip. And I'm going to dress my motherfucking ass off and I'll see your ass in fucking court, bitch. Because I don't know who the fuck this bitch hiding from, but it must be some people really, really after her. And I don't think it's the YouTube people. Because if you willing to let some money just go because you talking about you scared somebody gonna put your information out, I don't know. It's giving something else. But we know, y'all. We know all of this shit is lies. This is bullshit. This is her made up excuse to pacify the people that are asking her these legitimate questions. She got to lie and try to work her way up out of that because there's no sane person will let somebody run off with their money.
So I'll deal with that. I'm definitely gonna deal with that. Yeah. You have no idea how I felt in that moment because...
Hey, Chef.
Not only did these people give me that money, but lady, I told you the seriousness of this shit. And you did that shit? Okay. Like, you know, God sits high. He sits high. And he sees every single thing. Every single thing. Cynthia, you said, I had a hard time finding you. Good to know you are still here. I'm hanging. I'm hanging. Cynthia, I'm glad you found me. But you're going to have to find me over on the website because I'm going to shut this Instagram down for maybe 2 weeks just to try to put some content on the website. I just want to get caught up with my reviews and just news that then came out that I wanted to talk about.
Yes, can't imagine. She talking about they over there making memes and shit. She mad because the memes look fire. They more creative than that bullshit she was putting out. That bullshit ass bingo card she released on YouTube. She mad because everybody else characters actually look like something.
Yes, Calhoun to let I am going to do that, definitely. I have no idea how irritated I am. You have no idea.
Oh, I do. I bet you're real irritated. I know she's so irritated she over there itching and scratching.
1969, Michelle. I went to bat for her. And I hate that it came to this too. You know, the thing is, people told me different things about her.
Now she back dragging Black Titanic.
And I just brushed it off because I like to form my own opinions about people. And And I'm not gonna badmouth her. I'm not gonna drag her. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. I'm not gonna do that. I just say take the video down because she knows it's misleading. She knows that it's not true. And she knows how much I've done for her. And she
them daycare ass memes she was posting.
knows how much I've lost because of her. So just do everybody a favor, take the video down. The damage is done. The least you can do is just take the video down. I don't even want an apology. I don't go fishing around for apologies because I feel like people know better. And if it's something that I have to ask for, I don't want it. It's not genuine. I don't want it. Keep the apology. Just take the video down.
Somebody over there writing her ass some cue cards with a dry erase board and a marker. Y'all hear that in her background? I didn't even hear this shit till now. We listening to the replay. Why sound like somebody over there writing on a fucking dry erase board?
Thank you, Ebony. I can see Ebony was putting my cash app in the what do you call it? The
Girl, who you got over there with you? Writing you out some motherfucking cue cards.
chat, and I'll do it again. I appreciate you, Ebony, for looking out. Let's see. Let me put this right there. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on hold for a brief moment. It won't be long, okay? So, the people that was here today.
So y'all, that was her live. After that, she pretty much just talked about the same thing and wrapped it up. But her people was over there turning on Miss Black Titanic, baby. And let's just read a few of the comments. I just added some screenshots from the recording. And these are the people talking about how the attorney supposedly ran out on her and talking about Black Titanic. Talking about one lady vet said the other CCs are eating this up. No, we're not eating this up because we know it's all a plan to try to trick the courts, which is not going to work. They're trying to distance themselves from each other, and that shit ain't going to work. Ebony the Best talking about Miss Black Titanic's video was very damaging. No, the fuck it wasn't. We already knew her ass was there. They talking about report the attorney. Ebony, I'm very disappointed and watched her side with the others. Girl, don't be trying now, y'all. What y'all not gonna do? We did not trade any of our players for Black Titanic. She can keep her. Okay, we do not want her over here. No, don't try to say Miss Black Titanic is over here with us and she sided with us. No, the fuck she didn't. First of all, it's all lies. Second of all, she didn't even say anything to insinuate that she's gonna switch sides, and we don't want her to. Stay your ass over there. You've been lying, scheming, and scamming too. Okay? No, we don't want her. So y'all can stop that. Some D-Bay said, what a betrayal. I hope BT remembers what goes around comes around. And then somebody said, lawyers, they talking about the lawyer. We know her ass ain't gave her money to no fucking lawyer. She ain't nobody ran off on her. She spent y'all fucking money. She talking about Black Titanic needed a light bill. It probably was her ass that needed a light bill. And which is why she came raising the motherfucking money and talking about somebody ran off on her and took her money and didn't do what they were supposed to. Like, that shit sounds like a lie, and it is a lie. So we see how these people switched up on Black Titanic. That's who's switching up. Her comment section is switching up on fucking Black Titanic, but they was just crying that we were attacking BT and she's just this old, fragile, helpless Black woman, and people are hopping on the bandwagon to drag her, and she's not content, but y'all the ones switching up on her. Now y'all saying she picked the other side and she went against True T. Her own daughter wouldn't help her, but True T helped her. Y'all over there sounding like fucking fools. So yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all I got. And I'm ready to kiki in some of y'all chats when y'all go live a little later. I want to thank y'all for coming over here and joining me. please smash the like button on your way out. And if y'all haven't already, for the people that's listening, God, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.